have the funk body snatcher. Let's get ready to rumble. In this corner we have the funk body snatcher. Come on.
Alright, so I learned this morning through the magic of Facebook that it's been 5 years since I quit smoking. Thank you. So I quit smoking, doctor's orders. 3 years later, I quit drinking, court orders. Do we have any other smokers in the audience before I get going? Smoker? What's your name?
Me? I'm Ben.
Ben?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
No kidding. My father's name is Anthony. No fucking kidding. Wait, what's your name? Sorry, I don't want to be rude. Maria, that's incredible. My mother's name is Regina, so we got that going for us. How long you been a smoker?
I guess like 6 years.
Good for you, don't quit. Don't you love the reaction you get from non-smokers when they find out you're a smoker? They're like, oh my God, I didn't know that. I had no idea. I had no idea I was better than you. Yeah, don't you know that? I eat salad for lunch and I think the book is better than the movie. I'm better than you. Go fuck yourself, non-smokers. Keep smoking, you keep it up. Alright, so one of these nights when I was drinking and I was still smoking, I was single, I was out with my friends, we were going to our usual spot. Passed by this homeless guy, he's always asking for money like usual. I stopped to give him a couple of bucks and my friend says, hey, don't give him money. He's just gonna spend it on drugs and alcohol. And I said, but that's exactly what we're gonna spend it on. Same night, later on in the night, I was pretty drunk, I was pretty stoned, drinking whiskey straight, and I was talking to a girl in the corner of the bar, and things were going right, man. Can't complain. Everything was going great, until she asked me what time it was. And I looked at my watch and I told her, and she grabbed her jacket and her purse and she split. And I thought, what the fuck did I do? You're gonna turn into a pumpkin? What happened? I said, well, my drink is empty. No time to think about that now. I went back to the bar and said, I need a refill. And he said, no man, Mike, I'm cutting you off. I said, why? What did I do? He goes, I just watched you take a full glass of whiskey and pour it on your crotch in front of that girl. I said, what? No, wait a minute. She asked me what time it was. I was holding my drink in my left hand. My watch is on my left hand. I went like that. He goes, yeah, I know her too. I went, well, you know her? You know her? Put in the good word. I'm happy to say that woman is now my wife, 13 years. So, yeah, it turned out okay. Talk about getting whiskey dick, right? While I'm on the topic, any drinkers here tonight? Raise your hands. Yeah, let me fucking hear it. What are you guys drinking? Gin, whiskey, vodka? What is it? Beer? Let me ask you guys a question. As a group, you guys ever get so fucking drunk that you have to check your credit card statement online the next morning to see at what point you fucking blacked out and like that beer? It's like, all right, 11:07 I was at O'Flanagan's, I remember that. 11:53 I was at the strip club, I remember that. 12:37 I took out 450 euros in cash, I don't remember that. Then I was at Decathlon, I bought a canoe. And then at 3:23 I took a fucking spin class in Malaga. Never been there before. Anyway, 5:30. What the fuck is 5:30? Is it daytime? Is it night? What the fuck is 5:30? Fucking bullshit is what it is. Typically, if you're still up at 5:30, you and your buddy are arguing with each other whether or not to go to bed or call your dealer again. Should we call the guy or we should call it a night? I think you should go to bed. You've had enough cocaine for the night. I think you should shut up. I think I need another bump of coke before we have work in an hour. I think you have a fucking cocaine problem. I think you should mind your business. I think I just listened to you tell a go-nowhere story about your guitar for 2 hours. I need a fucking bump. Sorry, that went off the rails. Anyone here in the audience like to, anybody? Anyone? You like to suck tiny dicks? I shouldn't joke about it. I'm from America, and America goes state by state. So it goes like, some states you can buy weed and have it, and others you can. I come from one of the non-weed states. There are more people in jail in the United States for having less weed on them than Amber has in her lungs right now. Yet somehow it's still the land of the free and the home of the brave. Now, I used to do a lot of drugs, but that was way back way back over there in the men's room. No, way back in America. And it wasn't so much like the weed and the paranoia that got to me. What I hated about drugs was having to hang out with my dealer. Now, weed dealers are a fickle bunch because they're tough guys. They deal in illegal narcotics. They drive around with guns underneath their seats in the car. But their feelings get all hurt when you try to buy your weed and then just leave. It's that whole, like, you gonna fuck me and leave thing. So you gotta, like, hang out with them. So they don't feel like if you weren't selling them weed, then they, you'd really like them. So what I would do was, I would call them, and I'd be like, man, I'm coming over in 5 minutes. Have my shit weighed and bagged. I'm in a hurry. I'm like, all right. Then I'd wait 15 minutes. Then I'd go over. And still when I'd walk in, he'd be like, man, I haven't even fucking measured your shit up, man. Take off your coat. Sit down. Have a toke off my normal shit. Wait, man, I told you I'm in a hurry. My car's double parked. My girlfriend's in the car. It's starting to snow. There's a flood. There's an earthquake. Just get my shit. I gotta go. Man, don't be rude. Just hang out with me a little bit. Now, my guy in particular had an exotic fish tank. And he wanted everybody to be as enthusiastic about this goddamn fish tank as he was. He'd be like, man, come in. Look. I just bought this new exotic fish from the Caribbean. $85, bought him this week. Named him Oscar. Yeah, that's great. How you doing, Oscar? Ding, ding, ding. Hey, don't touch the glass. Sorry, man. Sit down, hit my personal snatch, man. I don't want to be all paranoid and thirsty on my way home and starting a snow drive home with a bag of weed like that, man. Fuck that shit. Can I just have my shit and go? He's like, hey, man, say hi to my two friends. This is Ray and Little Raj. Figure that one out. I'm hanging out with two pieces of shit I would never talk to in real life. I'm like, all right, take a hit off of spunk. Now, paranoid and thirsty, just like I knew would happen. I'm like, man, can we just get my shit and go? Like I said, my girlfriend's down in the car. My car's double parked. It's starting to snow. I don't want to drive home with like a bag of weed with all that going on. He goes, shh, 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 shh. Look. Oh my God, what is it? Is the fucking cops? And he goes, no, look, man, it's Oscar. He likes to go over there a lot. Man, just give me my goddamn weed and let me go. Now, if any of you have never had a drug problem, let me paint a picture for you. Having a drug problem is something like this. It's like waking up while you're doing a line of cocaine off a switchblade and thinking, oh my God, I think I'm gonna miss my flight in the morning. And then realizing that it's 2 p.m. and your flight was 6 weeks ago. Hey Mike, do a joke about porn. Okay, guy in the back, you got it. All right, I read recently 12,637 people got married last year in Spain. Shouldn't that number be even? Yeah. Okay, I made it up. So it's true for this next joke. And the divorce rate keeps going up, okay? And I think I know why. The divorce rate's going up because of internet porn. And it's not for why you think. It's not like, oh, men are jacking off so much, not paying attention to their wives. No, we've always been jacking off to porn. The difference is, I grew up in the pre-cell phone, pre-internet days known as the 1980s, okay? When you were a 12-year-old boy in the 1980s and you wanted to masturbate, you got your hands on a Victoria's Secret catalog or a Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue. If you were really lucky, your older brother or somebody gave you like a Playboy or real porno, okay? You found it in the woods or you stole it from a gas station, okay? These were your girls. You had them for years. You had relationships with these women on these sticky pages. You were loyal to them. And this made you loyal, so that when you got married, you were predisposed to loyalty. Nowadays, boys just jack off to internet porn, they delete it, they forget about those girls by the time they're cleaning up. As a result, I live in a world where the same laptop I used to masturbate on, 10 minutes later, my daughters are using it how to spell and count. I was brought up Catholic, which means I was told to never masturbate. Does anyone here know what happens to a grown man that doesn't masturbate? No, of course you don't, because it's never been fucking attempted. So my parents are back in America and we Skype about every week. And my father is in his 70s. He can't get over the technology. To him, Skype is like they've invented magic. All right? He's like always trying to cut the call short because he thinks I'm going to get some secret bill 6 months from now. He's like, Mikey, it's been great talking to you, but we got to cut this short. It's going to cost you a fortune. I'm like, Pop, it's Skype. It's free. He's like, that's what you think. That's how they get you. How they going to get me? They don't have my information. I don't know how these satellites work. All I know is how they get you, and that's how they get you. Now, he's in his 70s, which means all his war stories and all his regular stories are starting to blend into the same story. Like the other week, he said, Mikey, did I ever tell you the time the enemy had us surrounded?
And then what happened, Pop? And then we ran out of bullets. And then what happened? And then we started slow dancing. What? And that's how I met your mother.